Alright, here we go. Oh wait, hold on a second. Let's see. That's right, I have to post. I also have to post a tweet. Okay. Oh, we lost. A second. Wanna see. What? There are no actions left? Alright, there we go. Alright, guys, so. Ugh. This game is called Death Trick Double Blind. It's a single player PC game. You can download the demo on Steam and try it out yourself if you end up liking what you see. So basically, it says, "Come one, come all to Morgan's Traveling Circus, the greatest show in America." Or it was, until its star, Hattie, disappeared. Take a step back in time to the middle of the mid-20th century as a magician and a private eye tackle the case of the missing magician. Marvel at lush pulp art visuals and an atmospheric soundtrack that harkens back to the golden days of the traveling circus. But never forget, there's a murderous mystery afoot. Ooh, murder mystery? I like murder mysteries. Do you guys like murder mysteries?
Heh.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Eh,
I'm not a fan of murder mysteries.
Oh,
eh.
alright.
I
Tough
only like
crowd.
Bones because it's a drama.
Okay. Tough crowd. Anyways, take control of two protagonists tackling the case from different perspectives. One, a fellow magician and colleague of the victim, and the other, a private eye grappling with a bout of amnesia. Use their unique skills and expertise to befriend and interrogate a huge cast of characters, investigate various locations, and hunt down contradictions in a winding narrative filled with twists, turns, and treachery, sure to shock and delight would be detectives and circus fans alike. So there are turn and action points. So with only limited actions one can take before passing time, plan carefully about which clues to pursue and which locations to investigate. You can alternate between a magician and a private eye, two different characters with access to different information, and put the pieces together to see the bigger picture. Um, there is a unique collection mechanic which says gather, present, and search for contradictions within each and every piece of information in your collection. There are 8 fully animated characters with their own goals, histories, and motives, 10 gorgeous locations to investigate and revisit, 50 plus set of CGs, and 300 plus panels of comics to bring the circus to life. Oh, that's awesome. A sprawling nonlinear narrative to engross and enchant, Different unlockable endings for each major character. Okay. Okay, and then, so if you go here, you can check it out on Steam for yourself. If any of that sounds appealing to you, you know, go for it. Definitely go for it. Okay, anyways, let's see, new game. Alright. Oh my god, oh god, hold on. Ears.
You weren't using those, apparently.
Yeah, I turned it down.
Game deemed them not necessary.
Apparently not. Ooh, performance every night by the amazing Hattie. Ooh. Show delayed. New date to be determined.
Some bullshit.
Wrestling match. Oh, can't read all of this.
They need to get their act together.
Wow.
I had to, come
Of
on.
course.
It was right there. How could I not take that pun when it was just sitting right in front of me?
Oh, is the wait, hold on. Maybe the text is going super fast because I turned it up. I didn't think it would do it for that as well, but okay. Oh, good. Knocking. What? Come in. Fucking game. Mr. Morgan, an old gentleman, sits behind the desk, engrossing documents that he didn't even look up when I came in. Mr. Jones, I've been He stopped halfway through his sentence when he looked up from the desk. Oh, sorry. I wasn't expecting other visitors. Alright, added to collector Mr. Oh, okay, that is going really fast. Alright. You can just call me Jackie. Alright, Miss Jackie, is there anything I can do for you? Sometimes conversations can feel like a battle, and you need all the weapons in your arsenal. A good conversationalist can wield every piece of weapon in their collection to do a variety of things, ask questions, give answers. Alright, we're gonna have to turn that down.
Moses.
I'm not gonna try to read this out loud. Okay, can I... Okay, settings. Text. Whoa. What the... Apparently... Oh. Alright, so apparently I can't do this while this is happening. Cool. Alright, so... Situation in the circus. Since the disappearance of circus star magician the amazing Hattie, Morgan's traveling circus has been put under the spotlight as newspapers and speculating on the disappearance, and customers are demanding ticket refunds. Jackie, am a magician, a new one, freshly out of apprenticeship and back from where I studied magic in Europe. The mind reading act. My signature trick is a telepathy act. Is it real or fake? People often ask. Well, if I can give you the right answers, it doesn't matter if it comes from a mystical power or just some good old human trickery. True, yeah. Alright, so there's a letter from Hattie. What? Jay, something's going on in the circus. I need you to watch out. If something happens to me in Tulgi, please go take my place. I can't say more right now, but please, the show has to go on. The amazing Hattie. Oh, there's a silver handgun. We're dealing with werewolves here? Small pistol with a custom-made silver-plated handle. Oh. It's small enough to be strapped to someone's thigh and be hidden under a long coat or dress. Okay. Alright, so we got Moses Morgan, who is the owner of Morgan's Traveling Circus. Alright.
Well,
if you're not interested in telling me who you are and why you are here, I'm not interested to discuss who I am with you. Alright, Snippy. I'm here to audition, of course. You're here to audition. Uh-huh. I'm a magician, and he didn't let me finish that sentence. You said your name was Jackie. Never heard of a magician with that name. Do you think you know every magician's name, sir? And you know every magician in the country? Exactly, Jackie. More or less, someone like you appeared I'd have heard by now. We don't get a lot of female magicians, and that mask on your face is practically asking for gossip. Well, small circle, huh? I get it. The Europeans are the same way. So you are European, but your accent. Well, I was born and raised in the States, but I left with my master to France to study magic with him. That was, what, 5, 6 years ago? Oh god, I was just a stupid girl who wants to learn magic. Now I'm still a stupid girl, but at least I know how to do magic. Anyways, where was I? Yes, we toured Europe for a few years, but then the war happened. My family was worried about me and insisted on calling me back, so here I am. I promise you I'm all fate with everything magic. I'm a professional. Right, I'm sure that's true, but here's the thing. Okay? Miss Jackie, I hate to break it to you, but there is no magician job. We are not hiring. Are you sure? Because someone certainly thought you needed me. I received this letter a few days ago. I came as soon as I could. Jay, something's going on in the circus. I need you to watch out. If something happens to me in Tulgi, please go to take my place. I can't say any more right now, please. The show has to go on. The amazing Hattie. He pored over the letter, brows furrowed. A letter from Hattie? The amazing Hattie is the star magician in Morgan's traveling circus until she disappeared earlier this week. What? What is she talking about? Something going on in the circus? Well, nothing's going on in my circus. If there's anything I'd surely know, wouldn't I? He looked shaken for a moment, but quickly collected himself. I don't understand. Is that why she asked you to be here? To be her understudy of sorts? Well, that's one explanation. Hello, Wanny. Or maybe she thought I could help her figure something out. This might have something to do with a particular skill of mine. She contacted me because I have a particular set of skills. Well, a skill that can help me figure out what happened. You hate there's ads? Well, if you don't like ads, you can consider subscribing to remove them. Ads do help your streamers make some revenue. Mind reading or a mind reading act? If you are good enough, there won't be a difference. True. What, so you close your eyes and say a spell and then you can tell me where Hattie is? God, he sure is, rude. I'm a mind reader, not a psychic. He runs a circus. I'm a mind reader, not a psychic. I can only tell you where she is if you know where she is. Do you? Try it. You want me to try it on you? You have my permission. Alright, here it goes. Well, I'm trying, but your energy is resisting. Right. I think I'm going to need a stronger connection. Can you give me your hands? He didn't say anything, just laid both of his arms atop the table. I grabbed his wrists. His eyes are calm, his pulse steady. Now say abracadabra. Seriously? You'll need to come up with something better than that. See? Your energy. Resisting. I can't believe I'm going along with this.
This sounds like you.
Fine. Abracadabra. Same dude. Alright. Now I'm just going to ask you a very simple question. You don't have to give me the answer because I'm going to hear it when you think it. Sound good? Go ahead. Are you sure? I can't control my powers, so if there's anything you don't want me to know, well, actually, now you will be thinking really hard about them. I stared down the barrel of a rifle and the jaws of a tiger. I'm sure I can handle a little magic act. Oh, have you now? Alright, if you're sure. Here comes your magician, Hattie. How did she die? Oh. His hands in my palms jerk slightly. Seems like he caught his impulse to withdraw his hand. But it's too late. In his initial surprise, his
Recno
eyes
loves
flickered.
this stream.
Thanks, Rec. But it's too late. In his initial surprise, his eyes flickered to my chest, giving him away. Something through the heart. A bullet? The corner of his mouth twitched. No, a knife. A knife through the heart. His face turned serious. How?
Through the heart.
Through mind reading, of course. Don't give me that. I mean, mysterious disappearance? Come on. You are trying to say this is just a wild guess. Well, what about the knife? Dude, she mind read you. Well, a magician never reveals her tricks. True. Wait a minute, let me just get this straight. I'm not. So you are a magician, and apparently Hattie suspected something wrong in my circus, and asked you to come here if something happened to her. And then she disappeared. So you came here and somehow figured out that she was killed. Told ya, mind reading. Somehow, I'm still not convinced about that. When did you find out Hattie was dead? Monday night. When did you receive her letter? A few days ago. Wednesday, I think. I came as soon as I got it. He took a deep breath. This means she knew she was gonna die. Or, at least, she was in danger. As much as it is hard to believe, you are right. We good,
I'm
that's
in
why,
danger.
Moses. I'm in danger.
I know too many memes.
I know you do. But how is that even possible? Why didn't she do anything? His lips trembled. I can see the doubt and the disbelief on his usually impassive face. I feel bad for him, but can I truly rule out that he's the culprit? I cleared my throat, and, as if that woke him up, he sat up straight. He sat upright, and his face returned to neutral. So, the show is coming up, and I think there is a reason Hattie called me to take her place. We have a great opportunity here. I'm afraid I don't quite understand. I'm sure you are a great magician, but at this point, I'm afraid no replacement can meet the audience's expectations. Well, good thing I'm not here to replace her then. I'm here to become her. Oh. Huh? Let's talk about the plan. What plan? How many people know about the truth of Hattie's disappearance? For now, only people working in the circus. Well, also the police. Are you sure there's no one else? Could they have told other people? I can't be sure about the police, but my people should understand the gravity of the situation. Given that word hasn't managed to get out yet, I think it's safe to say we've kept the lid pretty well sealed so far. I guess that will work. Would you please just get to the point? You're so impatient, dude. Let's say, hypothetically, what if Hattie was not dead after all? I could pinpoint the exact moment his face switches from confusion to understanding. You are going to be Hattie? Well, let's say the reason for her disappearance is that her face got injured in a practice incident, and now she has to wear a mask to cover up the scars. You had this all planned out from the beginning, don't you? Well, duh. Well, I am a magician. I'm not gonna lie, to have Hattie come back, at least until we get the big show out of the way, would certainly solve a lot of my problems right now. Well, then maybe you shouldn't have been a dick. But I cannot, in good conscience, agree to this plan of yours. What? Sorry, what? Why? Come on, don't tell me you are sticking to some bullcrap about not lying to the audience or something. In case you haven't noticed, deception is kind of the nature of our trade. No, well, that's not ideal, but I don't think it's breaking any non-existent code of ethics or anything. Then why in the world would you say no? Do you enjoy being grilled by the press and customers every damn day? He crossed his arms. I don't know if this has occurred to you, Miss Jackie, but the killer is still out there. This crazy plan of yours will surely draw their attention, and therefore put you in mortal danger. You are worried about me? Aw, that's real sweet. But don't but don't you worry about me. I can take care of myself. You don't understand. I will not have another death happen under my watch. Trust me, nothing is going to happen. How can you be so sure? Think about it.
Famous last words.
Whoever killed her was definitely counting on her to get out of the way for something, so my appearance is going to put a wrench in their plan. If it were you, what would you do? I have no idea. You'd panic, scramble to come up with something new, right? That's when you make mistakes. A magician should never do a trick when you think someone's seen through it. So you want to what? Talk to everyone, see what their reaction is. How's that gonna help? Mind reader here, remember? I'm not some detective with a magnifying glass concerned about footprints or crime scenes. I deal with matters of the heart. Whoever did this must have done so for a reason. Why was that? What was their relationship with Hattie? Do they feel guilty or cocky or relieved? One may keep the evidence of their crime hidden, but their heart will always remember what their mind has tried to forget. So, if I ask them about Hattie, feelings will emerge, and I think some interesting things might come up. Ooh, good point. Are you absolutely sure about this? I am fully aware of the risks. Besides, who am I to throw away someone's dying wish? Dempsey wants to go outside, but you don't want it. It's night, it's cold and dangerous outside. You just want to go to bed? Well, then go to bed. The show must go on, and if, when the person who walks in the shadows decides to come out, rest assured I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve to deal with them. So, the gun, right? Obviously it's a gun. She's gonna whip out that pistol. What doing, babe?
Watching your stream.
Alright, the gun. Or should I say, up my dress. Oh, that's a comic strip. Whoa, what are you? He quickly turned his head around to avoid looking. No, look. I tapped on the metal of the gun in my leg holster. Oh. Yep. What do you say? Alright. At the first sign of trouble, I'm pulling you out. Awesome. The plan is a go. Now, let's talk logistics. Alright, first things first. This thing we are doing. I'll have to explain it to the rest of the crew. They know about Hattie, so it'll be crazy if they see you showing up out of nowhere. Of course, but you might want to leave out a few details. Yes, I'll just tell them it's my idea to get someone to play her to tide us over until the shows are finished. The switcheroo. I'm going to take Hattie's place by impersonating her. This will placate circus customers angry over Hattie's disappearance, and maybe, I think, draw out the person behind Hattie's death. Moses will tell the performers that it was his idea to hire me. Second, I think you might pass as her from afar, but you're going to need everything on your side for everyone to believe it, especially with all the scrutiny you're going to be under. It will help if you are in something familiar. You'll need to change into her costume. I was going to ask you about that. You need to go find Allie, our mechanic. Your mechanic? Yes. Oh, Al. Would it be Alice? Allie's? Allie's. Alwise. Whatever. Is in charge of our stage props and costumes. She also helps with pretty much everything that has to do with show arrangements. She's
Alice.
the only. Is it? I've never seen Alice spelled that way, but okay.
Half-Life Alex. ALYX. I feel like it'd follow the same process if it's ALYS.
No. She's the only one besides the performers that knows what happened to Hattie. I'm sorry, but I can't really leave the office. I'm expecting someone important. I'll write you a note. She'll understand when she sees it. And here's a map. This time of day, Alice is always backstage. See at the little tent right behind the big top? Just introduce yourself, and she'll help you with the costume. And she'll tell you everything you need to know for your performance tonight. I can do that. Now, for the last thing. It is absolutely imperative that you don't go wandering around in the public areas before you are formally introduced to the audience. Got it. Can't spoil the surprise, right? We are walking a tightrope here. We can't let anyone spot you in an uncontrolled environment. Of course. Is that all? Yes. Get into costume, don't let the public spot you, and remember that the performers know about the ruse. If we can manage these things, maybe we'll manage to pull off this crazy plan of yours. You are a great magician in your own way. I'll take that as a compliment. It is. Alright, unless you have anything else to ask me, you need to be on your way. Alright, here we go. Ding! Ooh. Game's a little bright. Ugh, my head hurts. Where am I? Alright, detective turn. Oh. Alright, think. Someone clearly did this to me. I need to find them and do something. I need to figure out where I am and how I got here. But first things first, I'm going to need some pants. What? Bro. You... Really? Did they have to take my jacket and pants too? What was I wearing again? Shit, I can't remember. That can't be good. Why can't I remember? Is it a concussion? Whatever, I was wearing... It probably isn't worth much. Whoever took them must be desperate. Alright, robbery victim. I woke up in a corner behind the trains without my money or my clothes, but with some fresh head trauma. I think I was knocked out by a robber looking to make some extra cash. Okay, alright. Don't worry about it. We'll deal with that later. At least this guy left me with the undershirt and shorts. And some dignity. I got up from the ground slowly, cradling my poor head. As I stood up, something small fell to the ground. A bobby pin? Must have fallen out of my pocket when they took off my jacket. Bobby pin. A tiny double-pronged hairpin, useful if you are a woman trying to hold your hair in place, or if you are a detective that needs something inconspicuous to pick locks with. These were in short supply during the war due to the metal rationing efforts. Oh. Now freshly awakened, I stood awkwardly in my undergarments in a place I don't know. I took a peek around the corner. Thankfully, there doesn't seem to be that many people around. I stepped out from the back of the train cars and looked around. Huh? I have a feeling I'm not in San Francisco anymore.
Alright, Dorothy. I'm not in Kansas anymore.
And you still refuse to watch that movie. What was I doing in a circus, of all places? I looked around to see if there's any passerby that can give me some much-needed information. Unfortunately, the whole wide field was occupied by nothing but the early autumn chill air. But I spotted something in the distance. A payphone booth next to the train station. Right, I can call Ruth. Hopefully she can tell me something about what case I was working on. I don't have money, though. I rubbed my arms for some heat and headed to the phone booth. Is it really that cold, or is it just me feeling naked? Both. I ducked into the phone booth and closed the door. There's a clock in the payphone booth. It's 10 in the morning. Time doesn't wait for anyone. In one time block, you only have limited chances to take action before the time runs out. Oh, shit. Okay. This is measured by action points, AP. You can see how many are remaining on the top left. Okay, we got 5. Performing actions such as using the collection to inquire or contradict will cost AP, so think strategically about what you want to spend your AP on. Oh boy. Can't your cat have energy when it's daytime and not 12:30 in the morning? Aren't you a night owl too, though, Rek? Can you blame him?
Cats are naturally nocturnal.
That too. The time block will end automatically when your AP runs out, so don't forget to keep an eye on it. Okay. This will be interesting, I think. Alright, I should call Ruth and get a grip on the situation. Let's hope Ruth has some good news for me. At least tell me I have a hotel room nearby with some clothes or something. Shit, I'm an idiot. Of course I don't have a cent on me. Yeah, good job, detective. Shit. No one's around to help either. Maybe I'll get lucky and somebody forgot to collect their change? No dice. Okay, only one way left then. All I need is to ground the transmitter and the circuit will work just like if a coin has passed through it. I need something metal and small. Your bobby pin. Huh. What? What? You can hotwire a payphone like that? No, you can't blame him, but if you let him out, you'll have to stay up to let him in. Also, you're not supposed to let him out at night. I mean, don't. Maybe just play with him a little bit. What city, please? San Francisco, California, please. The number for Jones Investigative Services, Jones, on Market Street. Checking under Jones Investigative Services, Jones on Market Street. Connecting. Man, operator, you sound like a robot. Hello? Jones Investigative Services. How can I help you? This one. I think someone hit me in the head. Oh, sorry. Are you okay? Are you looking for help? No, I'm fine. But they took all my stuff and my clothes, and my clothes. And I don't remember why I'm here. What day is it? It's Sunday. Sunday the 21st. Then I think I don't remember the past few days. I'm sorry that happened, sir, but why are you calling this number? Do you really not recognize my voice? Do you need a PI's help? I'm afraid Detective Jones is busy with another case at the moment, so... Oh, I guess I was supposed to say I'm Detective Jones first. Yeah, I know, because I'm him. Detective Jones, I mean. What? Ruth, it's me. Seriously? Prove it. My birth date is June 6th, 1920. My favorite food is goat cheese with cranberries, and my middle name is Julius because my mom likes alliteration way too much. Mr. J? It's really you! I didn't even recognize your voice over the phone. I can tell. Why didn't you just tell me it's you? What were you thinking? Well, I'm sorry. I thought you knew me better. Sorry, I just thought I'd break the news to you in a fun way. Fun, he said. You are insane. Anyways, what's the situation over there? You okay? Do you need me to call someone to help? No, I'm fine. I mean, I need to find something to wear real fast, and it's kind of getting cold out here. I think whoever hit me took the wallet too, unless I didn't have it with me, which seems unlikely. And my head kind of hurts. I think it might be a concussion. Can't be sure. I don't remember where I was staying, and if I need money to get there, and I'm kind of fucked. Yeah, true. I kind of made this call illegally too, since again, I didn't have money on me, but it's just 2 cents. I'm sure the payphone company can survive it. So yeah, but other than that, I'm great. Sounds like you like quite a day. So, the last thing I remember was when I was in San Francisco. I wager I missed a few days. I'm gonna need some ketchup if you don't mind. Mr. J, with the amount of time your brain gets tossed around in your skull, it's a wonder you still have a mind left, let alone be a detective. Well, that's why I'm the best person for the job. You just tell yourself that. So, I assume I'm here for a job? I remember something about a call from the Tulgi. That was like 4 or 5 days ago. Seriously? Whoever knocked you out must have gotten in a good hit. Alright, I think I know the basics. I can give you a basic rundown of the case. Alright, let's ask about the client first. So, who's the client? Our client is Moses Morgan, the owner of Morgan's Magical Traveling Circus. Anything else we know about Mr. Morgan? Not much. He's not the usual P.T. Barnum type, but from what I could gather, he's not really one for the spotlight. But he seems to have a good rep in the business. No one seems to have any big issues against him, which could either be a good sign or a very bad sign. Well, I guess you're going to find out. If you have to, you'll play with him for a bit. Yeah, that'll probably help, calm him down a bit. Get him to settle down, maybe. Then maybe he'll let you sleep. Don't count on it, though. Cats can be rambunctious little things. Alright, about the case. So, what happened at the circus? The circus magician, the amazing Hattie, is missing. Since when? Since Monday, so it's been almost a week. Why didn't they call the cops? So the magician has been missing for almost a week. Why didn't they call the police? From what I understand, they did. So why me? Well, You'll have to ask the client himself. Okay, I guess I need to talk to the client as soon as possible. Or maybe I already did. What a thought. I can't well go see him dressed like this. Please tell me you know where I'm supposed to be staying at. Of course, it's not like you ever booked the room yourself. You are supposed to be staying at the motel nearby on Shermer Road. It's right next to the circus. You should find it with no trouble. Alright, that's the plan for now. Motel, put some clothes on, and then talk to the circus boss. I'll get on it. Thanks, Ruth. I'll see you when I get back to San Fran. And say hi to Thief for me. Don't let him steal too many sandwiches. Be careful! Wait until your mother hears about this, young man. I was hoping to avoid that. You should know better by now. That woman knows everything. At least hold off on tattling to her until I get the chance to do it myself, please. Sure, you're the boss. Oh, wait, wait, what? Wait, one more thing before you go. What? Be careful with doing your detective thing in the circus. Yep, we already covered that, and my head will remain intact for the rest of this investigation, I promise. I don't mean be careful with yourself. That's a lost cause at this point. I meant be careful with the circus people. What do you mean? Look, I had a cousin who was in the circus back in the day. The Carnies. It's almost like they have their own little secret society. They are insanely guarded to those they see as outsiders. They'll cooperate if they have to, but they'll never actually tell you anything useful if they don't trust. If they don't at least respect you. So don't go all the way in doing your thing. What thing? I don't have a thing. You know, you are you. And that might make them anxious. What does that mean exactly? I can hear her sigh into the phone. You know, you look like someone that might arrest them. But I'm not a cop. Just be more gentle, okay? Try getting them to trust you. Easier said than done. I know. Man, that kind of flow of conversation seems all too familiar. I wonder who I have conversations with like this. What? Chat? Gremlins? Babe? I put Babe to sleep.
Hmm?
You falling asleep?
Started thinking.
About what?
I don't even know.
Huh? What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't remember any details of what you were thinking?
It's more that it makes no sense.
How so?
I don't even know where to begin.
What was it about?
Well, I was half asleep, and then I started falling asleep, so I essentially started dreaming, so I don't know. I couldn't even begin to tell you what it was or what it was supposed to be.
Did it involve anyone or anything in particular?
You?
Was it good?
I don't know.
Huh? Okay.
I don't know if it was good or bad.
I mean, how do you feel?
Tired.
Mm.
My head still hurts.
Mine comes and goes. Okay, well, how about this? How about we go back to our room, babe?
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I think I'll end after I finish the amount of time that I need for this.
Hmm.
Alright. I'll see you in chat, Affid. Affid? Don't know where he went.
Mm.
I'll meet you in Nari, babe.
Alright.
By the way, Avid, your mic wasn't on if you did respond. Because you left the same time as we did, but you didn't say anything when I was speaking to you. Maybe or he'll just get more excited and want to play. That's a possibility, but you should probably give it a shot.
I love you.
I love you too. But I'll remind you to at least weed out the ones that you've got tomorrow, babe. So you don't mix them up and download duplicates. You weren't paying attention? Oh, you're fine. Did you want to pull up something on the screen share before you fall asleep, babe?
Like what?
I don't know. Or here, I can just leave my computer on then and pull something up after.
You sure?
Yeah. So if you just want to keep me up with the screen share, then I can add stuff to it later. Just have it open, so you know. Okay, take your time. All right. Anyways, let's continue on with this. I think I have. Let's see how much longer. Oops. Actions and review. 20 more minutes. This is actually pretty interesting. I like this. The art style is nice too. Okay. Circus secrets. Ruth told me that carnies are notoriously guarded to outsiders, thus making my investigation difficult. This is true. You hear this kind of stereotype about carnies in like everything. They all say this about carnies. And I wonder how true that is. Have any of you guys ever been to a circus?
I mean, if you think about it, there are a whole bunch of people that are outcasted to the point that they're being used for public entertainment.
True, but at the same time, they kind of chose it, so I mean.
And that's really the only place that's willing to employ them.
Mm. True. Thanks, Gray. You having fun? Okay. Never mind, I'm sure it will all work out. It usually does for you, although I have no idea why. I love Ruth. Now, anything else, boss? Nope.
Ruthless.
Basically, yes. She does live up to her name. Good name choice, game dev. You better go then. Lots of work to do. Sometimes I think she only pretends to call me boss. I mentally prepared myself and opened the payphone booth door again. I peeked my head out to see if there's anyone around. Why do you have to peek your head out? It's a glass box.
I was about to say.
But this time I spotted someone holding something awfully familiar. Ah, motherfucker. That looks like a lot like my wallet, and the stranger, the robber, probably is now looking through it. I approached quietly, formulating a plan in my head. He must be something like 6'4", with wide shoulders and arms like the barrel of cannons. As I'm moving closer behind him, it's like the sky has darkened with all the light he blocked out. No wonder he managed to knock me out. I'm not too egotistical to admit I'd probably, no, most definitely lose if I were to go up against him physically. And clearly, I don't have any handy weapon on me. There's no one around to help either. That leaves me with very few options. Confront him with righteous anger, snatch the wall out of his hand and run. Try to negotiate. So, we're a detective. We should try to negotiate, right?
The stream share is just loading.
No. It's probably because I had it minimized. Is it fine now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it was my fault that it wasn't loading.
No, it was fine.
Hmm.
Forgot I can't minimize it.
Hmm. I love you.
I have you too. Alright. I reached out to pat him on the shoulder. Damn, he's really tall. Welcome back. Hey. He whipped around in alert, almost tripping over himself. Despite his stature, he's obviously quite young, probably in his early 20s. Who? Didn't think I'd wake up that quickly, did you? Joke's on you. This ain't my first rodeo. What? Shh, listen. You don't want to make a scene, do you? I don't? So, how about this? I'll let you keep the cash, but I really need the rest of the wallet back. There are some personal things. They are worth nothing to you, but I'd like to keep them. What? I'm not going to... Did you say this is your wallet? Come on, you just took them from me, right? And where did you put my clothes? You already hid them? No, I didn't do anything like that. I think you have the wrong person. I just found the wallet on the ground. Look, just over there, outside of that train car. I was just checking inside to see if there's a name or something. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Oh. I'm so sorry for the misunderstanding. He scratched his head and laughed it off, eyes now filled with concern. Hey, don't worry about that. I'm sorry. What happened to you? I think someone knocked me out and took all my clothes and stuff. So when I woke up and saw you holding my wallet, well, in my defense, my head is still all fuzzy. Probably because of the concussion. You sure this is your wallet? You checked inside, right? It probably has my name card in it. Jones Investigative Services from San Francisco. He opened the wallet and pulled out the card. Yep. When mystery surfaces, call Jones Investigative Services. Ugh, we really need a new slogan. And over there, in the pocket, there should be a photo of my cat. It says Thief on it. Aww. I was expecting an animal. Why does it say Thief? That's his name. My friend found it funny because I'm a detective. He looked at the photo and smiled. That is cute. Aw, little guy. His gaze lingered on the photo for a few seconds, but he still managed to put everything back into the wallet and hand it back to me. Well, sorry about that. Here you go. Nice. I looked inside the wallet. There's a name card, the photo, and surprisingly, about $20 in cash, with a few quarters lying around too. That's not a small amount of money. Probably a week's worth of salaries for an average worker. Nice! It's an old beaten down, but it's mine. Inside, there's a photo of my cat Thief and a name card for my office, Jones Investigative Services. When returned to me, there's still a little more than $20 inside. There's still $20 in here. Yeah, you said you were robbed? Something doesn't make sense here. Sometimes you might realize the information you have doesn't add up. Someone might be lying, or you might be making the wrong assumptions. That's where another part of your collection, contradict, comes in. Okay. You think you tired him out a bit? That's good. Alright. Choose 2 items from the collection that contradict each other to point out the logical inconsistency and get to the bottom of the question. One more note. You will still be presenting contradictions to people. Note who you are talking to. If they know nothing about what you are talking about, then the contradiction won't matter to them. Now, what 2 pieces of information of evidence doesn't add up here? Try using contradict in your collection to point them out. Alright, so, robbery victim. Wait, what? How do I do that? Wait, what? Wait, how do I... Oh. Okay, robbery victim and wallet. Contradiction! Okay. A robber looking for money definitely wouldn't have left more than $20 of cash in my wallet. Yes, I thought whoever did this must have been looking for money. But there's still cash in my wallet. That should be the first thing to take, right? Perhaps they didn't see the wallet fall to the ground, and that's why they took my clothes, because they didn't manage to find any money? You said you found it by the train? Yeah, it was just out there. I don't think someone would miss it if they were looking for it. I'm surprised someone else didn't find it and took it already. Actually, luckily, not a lot of circus customers come around here. Okay, interesting. So it might not be about the money at all. I should correct my previous theory. A mysterious attack. I woke up next to the train station by the circus, without clothes and without some of my recent memories. Seemed like someone whacked me really hard over the head, knocked me out, and took all of my stuff, except for my wallet, which still had money in it. What were they trying to do? If, let's say, this is not for the money, then for what? Maybe they are just trying to embarrass you? Like a prank? Well, I am certainly embarrassed. Can you think of anyone who might have it out for you? Funny, this is usually my line. Right, you are a detective. You can solve the case yourself, right? Maybe. My enemies? There are too many to count, really, but I don't think they'd let me off this easy. You call this easy? I'm still alive and no missing limbs or fingers, so yeah. It's almost like they are not targeting me personally. Maybe I had something important on me, some evidence, and they had to take it? I am more and more curious about this case at the circus. And speaking of the circus, there is one more thing I want to ask you. You work here, right? Yes? How did you know? How did you... Well, the gloves and the scars. At first I thought you've just been in a lot of knife fights, because, you know, the robber thing. But once I realized that's not true, you also said not a lot of customers come around here, which implies you are not one of them. Once I got that, well, a circus worker with a lot of scars, animal trainer is the obvious answer. That's so smart! Is that what detectives can do? Well, don't be too nice, considering I got things very wrong on the first try. Sorry for the whole assuming you are a criminal thing, by the way. I blame the concussion for that. Oh, by the way, my name's Rolf. Our circus is called Morgan's Traveling Circus. Oh, cool, he's the animal trainer. Of course he is. Looks like this won't be the last time I see of him. Nice to meet you, Rolf. And you see my card, I'm a detective. People usually just call me Jones. Your boss is Moses Morgan, right? Yeah. Have you heard of him? Well, you could say that. He's my client, actually, I think. He hired a detective? Oh, are you here about Hattie? I believe so. Oh. Wait, what if whoever attacked you is... I won't make any assumptions yet. Alright, this is all such a mess. Well, if you are looking for Boss, he's always in the small square tent over there by the other end of the train car. But you should probably put on something first. Do you have anything to wear? I'll be fine. I think I have a motel room nearby with some of my luggage. And thanks to you, I have my wallet back so I can get some clothes for myself if I need to. Alright, let me know if you need anything. He hesitated and offered quietly. I need to go, but you can come talk to me later if you want to. You can find me in the Big Top at 1 p.m. or Fair Area at 2 p.m. I have shows scheduled then. Alright, I promise. Thanks for the help, really. I appreciate it. I bid Rolf goodbye and turned around. This is going to be a fun walk. What was the address Ruth gave me again? Schumer Road? I made my way to the hotel, trying my best not to draw attention to my attire. Luckily, it was a quick walk, and I think everyone was too enthralled by the circus to pay much attention to a homeless-looking guy. The people at the hotel recognized me. I told them my key was stolen, so they gave me a new key to my room, after they billed me for it, of course. With all the trouble, and the humiliation, and the physical peril, this job better pays like Rockefeller himself hired me. I opened the door. My room seemed undisturbed. I quickly put on some change of clothes and started surveying the room. The key to any good detective work is observation. When you see this magnifier icon on the left side, it means you can enter investigation mode. It will cost you 1 action point to enter investigation mode, but once you started investigating, you can move your mouse around and look at everything in the scene. All notable items will be highlighted when your mouse hover on them. Click on the item to get a detailed description. Sometimes, if something is particularly worth noting, they might be added as an item into your collection. When you are done, click the exit icon to exit investigation mode. Okay. So this is neat, guys, don't you think? It's pretty cool, huh? He loves to chase things down, so his flail toy is always good. He got a couple of those. Maybe you guys should look into those, kind of more like automated ones or whatever, so he can play with himself. That might work. All right, that was our last Stream Raiders battle for today, by the way. Because once we finish up the amount of time we got to do on this, I will be ending stream. Can't wait to take a shower. I also have to pee. Okay. Alright, so let's get into investigation mode. Finally, I never thought I'd miss the feeling of clothes on my skin so much. Most of my belongings are still lying neatly in the suitcase. I don't even remember what I packed. It looks like a few days worth of clothes and some of my tools, ropes, handcuffs, binoculars, and the like. Don't think I need them on this occasion, though. Alright. What's this? Some sort of flyer? I picked it up for a closer look. It's a flyer for the circus, Morgan's Traveling Circus. That's the one. There's an elephant and a dancing horse, an acrobat and a juggler, and prominently displayed in the front is a dark-haired woman in a purple ruffled dress holding a top hat. What did you say? I said you might want to look into some of those automated toys, so you can just leave him to play with it on his own. The text in front proclaims "Performance every night by," with a flowery signature from the amazing Hattie. I think that's our missing person. Circus flyer. Okay. Exotic animals and various other circus acts are drawn on the side. Alright. Okay, we got this book. A map of the local area and a phone book. Looks like I was doing a little research upon arrival. My trusty trench coat. I'll put it on before I leave the door. Okay, so there's some translation errors and grammar errors I've noticed. And I think they could probably fix a little bit of the lighting changes, because some of the stuff is kind of... ouch. It's good for a cold or rainy day. Ow, Jesus Christ. Luminous Cove, holy crap. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How was your stream? What were you streaming? Big worshiper. Oh, hello. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the clan. I'm now your mom. How you doing? Good night, Dew. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Love you too. I hope things get better for you, hun. Hang in there, alright? You're playing Kiwami too? Very nice. Very nice. Did you have fun? I hope you did. By the way, I think I replied to one of your tweets the other day, right? Did the link I send for Opera help out? Ouch. My knee is hurting. What the heck? You did. Opera's being a oh, okay. Yeah, did the link I send you help? Cause I followed it, and it helped me out. It was actually pretty quick fix for me, actually. I just had to do the like the delete the data it had or whatever. That I did that one. Okay, hold on. I just got an email for something, and then where did it go? Wait, I just deleted that email. Where did it go? Okay, apparently it was sent to this one. Here. Fine. Move it back to the fucking inbox. And it's gone. What? There you go. How? Ugh, why are emails so weird? Why can I find it in some things? See, there's nothing here. You keep giving me these stupid things, but it's not there. Why do you lie to me? Alright. And people wonder why my wardrobe was full of them. Trench coats are pretty nice. Too bad we don't really have a reason to wear them here in Hawaii. Finally, I never thought I'd miss the feeling of clothes on my skin so much. Wait. Oh, whoops. I think I clicked on that on accident. Okay. Don't need any more of that. Oh, here. A generic hotel nightstand. The first thing I checked was the drawers. They are all empty. The ashtray is conspicuously empty too. Either they cleaned it out, which would make them the motel with the best service on this continent, or I didn't even have time to enjoy a cigarette in this room. Cigarette smoking's bad for you, kids. What do these mean? Is it safe? Oh, it's a save. Alright, I think that's everything we can do. Alright. You have no trench coats either? Alright, end of turn. Alright, I think I've got everything I need. It's time to meet the client. You don't want to get like a sleep, dude? You got fucked up. Ooh. Oh, okay. Alright, we're back to Jackie. Honestly, for a demo, I'm kind of liking this a lot, actually. It's pretty nice. What do you guys think of the game so far? I like it. I think I might continue this. I think I would definitely love this as a the full game. Too bad I don't they didn't give me an actual game key, so let's see. Let's see, where is I guess I didn't receive a message from this. Neon Doctrine Space. Oh, that's too bad. I totally messaged them. Be like, hey, I'd love to be kept up to date with your stuff. how I message you. I don't think I can. Oh, that's shitty. Why? Okay. That's fun though. You have a parka though? It's good for when it gets below freezing. See, I don't gotta worry about that here. Nice and it's pretty warm in comparison, you know. We get cold if it goes below 70. Okay. But yeah, anybody enjoy this? I liked it. As far as you're concerned, you don't even need pants out there? You think so? Yeah, you mainlanders are built different, you know. Okay, I know we just got raided, which is unfortunate, but I was planning to end after we, finish the hour of gameplay and stuff. It was a cool game. You didn't pay attention the whole time, but you like the setting. Yeah, I think it's a I think it's a pretty good premises. I definitely would want to come back to this when it's a finished thing, because I don't really want to start all over and read everything again after getting so far into it, even though this is just the demo. So I'm sure there's going to be things that have been improved and fixed and maybe changed or added to or whatever. So I think this is definitely a good introduction. Um, I believe I've put it on my wish list, but let me make sure because I definitely want to know when it actually comes out. You can comfortably wear shorts when it gets above 70. Understandable. Alright, so whoops. Death trick. Double blind. Alright, let's see. Add to wish list. Perfect.